Hi, FlossTube. This is Karen with KB Studio Creations.
And Jason with Chaos.
So it's been about a month, so welcome back. We're glad to be back. It's been a busy month, but we're here. So I think we'll go straight. Oh, and thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. Any new subscribers?
We love having you.
We love you. Yes. Anyone, we love having you here. So we didn't have any starts, but we do have whips.
No, I was like, no, you're right.
Okay, so the first one I worked on was Italian Assisi Bell Pull by Deborah Fasano of Historic Handworks in Just Cottage, February 2022. And I'm just doing 3 of the different ones, and I'm using orts.
You finished the castle since last we talked.
Yeah, so I finished the castle, and I started on the lion thing.
The lion with the shield, right?
Yeah.
So finished that one, working on that one.
Yeah. So I'm happy with how this is looking, and this is on 18 count Zweigert Vintage Country Mocha. So yeah, I'm having fun with that.
It's a great way to use up your orts.
Yes, it is. So another one I pulled out was Change. I was doing a lot of model stitching in black and white, on gray fabric, and so I needed some color in my life. So I pulled this one out, and this is Change by Across the Stitch. And I didn't get a lot because I got frustrated. So I like this piece, but it takes concentration.
A lot of concentration.
So yeah, I got frustrated and didn't get very much progress. But it's pretty. I will get it done eventually. So basically I just added some more letters down here. Or part of letters. I think the letters were started. But this is on 14 count white Ada. So a little bit of progress. It is really pretty. I really love it. But it takes concentration, and I don't.
Because this gradient is purposeful with DMC. It is not hand-dyed weak dye work stuff. It is. Yeah.
So it's a really fun piece, but it just takes focus, and I don't have a lot of focus right now, especially after I'm done with my model stitching. And it has to take priority because it has deadlines and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I also pulled out Red, White, and Bloom by Country Cottage Needleworks. So my original plan for this year was to work on it on all the patriotic holidays so I could get it finished. But every patriotic holiday, there's been something going on, whether I'm exhausted from work, my hand's hurting too much to stitch, I have COVID, whatever. I haven't been able to do it. So I've pulled it out for Old Book Wednesdays, and I'm trying to put a strand a week. So there's not really that much left. So hopefully soon this will be done. I'd love to get it done by like Labor Day or just after Labor Day, but we'll see. And that is on some...
Do you just have a little bit? No, you have more than I thought. Never mind.
So I have the rest of this brown.
And you have to do a white
border around it. There's a few white little things, and then there's filling in these with yellow, the flowers at the top. So there's still a little bit more to go, but I'm getting there. And it's on 40 count Tyco Newcastle linen, and it's 1/2. You're being so distracting.
I told you, Jason with Chaos.
So I also...
This next one's frustrating because it was almost a finish.
Yes, it was.
So close.
So this is Royal Tannenbaum by Mill Hill, and it's on the perforated paper. We need that or something to put behind it.
Oh, right.
So I am 9 beads short of finishing it, plus putting on the button.
Because there's these beads up here, right? That's it?
Yeah, so I can't see it. But anyways, there's 9 beads at the top.
If you notice, there are some spots of brown here and here where green beads are supposed to go. Those are the only beads she has left to put in.
Yeah.
9 beads short. 9!
We'll talk a bit later about what I think I'm going to do about that. And the button, when I was getting it off the piece of paper it was on, I chipped it, and so then I painted it. But I'll put that on after when I do the final beads.
It's got character.
Yeah.
Looks like, oh, that's what that is. It's like, it feels like something sticky's on here.
Oh yeah, some of the beads, I've been using the tacky bill, I think is what it's called. And so some of the beads have
a tacky feeling
to them, which I don't like, but using the tacky bill is a lot easier than anything else I've done,
I think if you had put down like 5 beads and done your 5 beads and then put down 5 more beads, and then those 5 beads, or something like that, a smaller amount.
But
because you dumped all of them in there at once, right?
Not all of them, but a bunch of them, because I had to like sort out the colors, because they all come in like a little package, and I have to sort out the ones I need.
Yeah.
And the point is of those is supposed to be that you can just put them in there and leave them, and then come back as you need.
Oh, you're supposed to be able to leave them.
Yeah, but I don't know if like this is my first time using it, so I don't know if like after I've used it for a while, it'll still be tacky, but it won't get on them as much or something. I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah. It
was a good experiment, and things are going great.
I will continue using it.
Yes. The next thing is me. I have my throat started hurting, and so that's why I was drinking the water. The Shire. Visit the Shire by Country Magic Stitch. I'm doing this on 14 count white Ada. And I've finished one hill, and I've basically just started filling in the big hill behind the house. That's basically where I'm at.
So he just got some more of the green filled in. Just a little bit of progress, but
I'm not doing that much because
you're burned out on stitching.
I feel like I'm burned out on life currently too, because work's been a lot, and church has been a lot, and a lot has been a lot, and so
life has been a lot all
yeah.
around.
But I'm doing things little by little. I also have a lot of projects that I need to work on for you. Mm-hmm. I haven't been working on those, so I wouldn't even be able to show them if I had been. But yeah, I should probably work on those just to work on those. Might not have anything to show here for a while, but I can work on them.
So now finishes. I have a couple finishes. So one is CrossStitch Nation by Heartstring Samplery. I love stitching this. And I did change it to my own colors. And on my blog, which the link will be down low in my show notes, I do have my conversion. So if you're curious, it's there. I hope I didn't lose my needle. Maybe, oh well. There's not a needle on there. There used to be.
Uh-oh.
Oh well.
We'll find it.
So yeah, it's done. I put our initials. I put one of these 22 beads that I got from, or charms that I got from Helen D as part of a giveaway. I really love how this Silks for You worked for the border. That was something I had gotten from Sarah King, Our Stitching Kingdom, that she sent with a giveaway. Yeah. So yeah, I'm super happy with how it turned out. I don't know exactly how I'm going to fully finish it, but it's stitched. I will get it fully finished eventually.
It looks so good. Also, you replaced the year. Do you want to talk about that? Well,
it had the year over here, and I put Jason's initials rather than the year there.
Yeah. So I figured you might want to say something about that. That's why I brought it up.
So this next one you haven't seen before. It was a test stitch for one of my patterns. I am not going to go with these colors. So
it's too dark.
It doesn't work. So I have a bigger design that I was designing, and I was thinking to use these colors. We bought these, and these are 12 weight cotton. And then Jason had bought this once when I asked him to get DMC 310, and he got the 12 weight cotton rather than, or the pearl cotton 12 weight rather than, because the store was out of regular. Anyways, so I was thinking to design a pattern
using those.
These. So that doesn't work. They can't be right touching with each other. There's too much similarities in parts. Oh, and this was on, what was this on?
Sorry.
Picture This plus Heartland Ada 18 count.
Oh, you want to put it over there?
So, I have changed the design up, and it's now ready to be model stitched whenever I don't know. I am getting a backlog of patterns. So if anyone's interested in model stitching, please let me know, because I've been doing a lot of designing lately, and I'm getting a backlog on things that need to be model stitched.
Because the thing is, Karen doesn't want to do a digital conversion.
A digital
rendering? Is that what it's called? You want to have the physical object whenever you put out the pattern.
Yes.
So, on that note, you have a fully finish of a pattern.
Yes. So this is my autumn house. I love how it turned out. And this is on 32 count Picture This plus Ariel linen. So this one I love because autumn's my favorite season, but I really love spring.
The trees turned out really good.
But so this house is based on my brother's house, and not only is my brother's house, we lived there for a year. Right after he bought it. I was about to say you did live there for a year. Right after Jason graduated from college, the house we were living in, had been sold. We were
Yeah,
renting the upstairs
we
apartment.
rented an upstairs apartment. The house got sold. The new people let us live there until I graduated, but I didn't fully know what was going to happen after I graduated.
He didn't have a job yet, so we didn't know where to even, because we didn't know if we were going to stay in the same town, if we were moving, so we didn't want to like sign a lease for a new rent, to rent a place.
Yeah. So anyway, we moved into the upstairs of this house. We are no longer living here, which is so good.
So we lived there for a year.
Love him. Love her brother. Love the house. It's a beautiful house. You can see it's a beautiful house.
And that was when I walked to middle school. That was on the way to the, I walked past it every day as I walked to and from school, and so, I just always loved that memories. House. So yeah, it's a great house.
And it's hard to see, but there's also like leaves that have fallen on the ground. It looks really
And this is Lady Dot Creates trim. I think it's sandy gold, and then we used just a fall
pattern on the back.
Yeah, so I'm really happy with that. I still have ideas for a few more houses. I have not designed them yet, but I'm hoping to get them designed and released next year. But we'll see. I kind of got burned out on houses since I've stitched, I think, 6 houses this year. So.
Yeah. There's a whole big collection. There's like 3 or 4 more to do.
I don't know where to put it. Okay. So like I said, I've been doing a lot of designing and doing some model stitching. I'm stitching a model for just CrossStitch right now, as well as some personal ones that I want to get, ones that were not accepted that I want to get released. So that's keeping me busy. Oh, I'm looking at my note and I said 250 subscribers. I didn't said that last week, but.
Well, I mean, you just finished that, but.
Right, but I didn't mean to leave that on. I take an old notes page.
So wait, hold on. I have a question. Do you have 250 subscribers now?
I got 1 more subscriber since last time.
Still, that's good. So we're up to like
it's like 246 or something.
246. 4 more people away. If everybody who watches this video shares it with one person, and that one person, if somebody shared this video with you, subscribe. Because our goal is to get to 250. Well, let me rephrase this. My goal for Karen, to have Karen have a good year and to like finish, she'd have a good year regardless. Anyway, my hope for Karen is that she gets 250 subscribers by Christmas.
That would be fun.
So, if everybody who watches this shares this with one person, I'm sure 4 people will watch this. And if somebody shared this with you, subscribe. Be that 250 subscriber. Get us there.
But thank you for everyone who does subscribe. We really appreciate your support.
Yes.
So now haul. So I got another order from Wichelt.
Are we going to show everything?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Rapid fire real quick. This isn't going to be rapid fire. Okay. The first thing is 16 count white chocolate Ada. Okay. Number 2.
You're not doing it rapid fire.
Well, I said rapid fire, and then I was like, wait, I shouldn't do that.
Okay.
This is 16 count country French latte Ada, which is weird because it's like normally Ada's really stiff. This one's not. So I need to hold it different.
I've noticed that country French ones are very much softer.
Oh, so country French is like, because it's latte is the color, and country French is the style of Ada?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
They do.
I like this because it feels more like linen. Ada's really stiff and scratchy, but I like that country French style then. Okay, the next one is 16 count Oyster Ada. Lots of creams.
Yeah, so those were 3 options for a pattern, and these were 3 options for a pattern. And then I picked my favorite. 16
count Water Lily Ada. This one's a really pretty green. The light does not do this justice. It's a very nice muted. It's a muted summer green that could pass for a spring green, I feel. Anyway, 16 count Ocean Kiss Ada, which is a blue-gray. And then we have 16 count Touch of Gray Ada, which is a gray. Okay, so those were the Ada cloth things that you got.
I should have pulled this up out earlier so there wasn't clinking. Sorry.
Clanking. Squidgy. It's all good. Okay. So, got some charms. I should pull that out of this bag. They are little snowflake charms.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking ahead to designing.
Oh, that's the back. That's why it's super shiny. But yeah, we have this shiny backed, bluish, icy snowflake, and these more white snowflakes. And then beads. Beads. We have. Do these have names on them?
No.
Oh, we have these like pearly white ones. Glacial blue.
Oh, save those for last.
You want to save those? Oh, well then I would have done these completely different. Icy white. And are these?
I mean, they have names, but they don't write them on here.
Yeah. Have like a silvery white. I can't tell if those are beads or longer beads.
They're
and then we have
beads.
some long beads. This one's like an iridescent white long bead.
They're called Bugle Beads. Another
Bugle bead. It's the exact same. It looks like to me.
They're slightly
different. That one's a little clear. One of them was milky. The other was clear. White and
like
silver.
What else am I looking for?
And then Karen wanted me to save this to last. I don't know why, but what it looks like is this blue-green sea, like, I don't know. It's like a mossy sea color. I don't know what to call it. But, oh, they're these ones. Oh, you got these. Okay.
So these are for designing. But what I'm thinking to do is I have some Mill beads that I already have, as well as leftovers from these kits. So I'm going to use those in designing. And then when I open this to use it for a design, I will then finish up this.
Okay.
And I will, I think that's okay to take 9 beads from here to use that when I use a bunch of my personal beads for, yeah. Anyways, so that's how, but even when I was stitching with this, even before I finished it, I was like, I love that green. I want to use that in a design. And I already have an idea now. I didn't have it till this morning of an idea of what design, but I remembered a design that I've worked on that I wasn't happy with. And I think beads will really help it get where it needs to go.
Do you have any designs with beads yet that are published?
I don't think I have any that are published.
So it'll be a new thing whenever it comes out. It'll be a new thing for us to have for her.
It won't be this one. It'll be the ones I'm stitching right now.
But still,
yes.
I mean, when you first get it put out, it's going to have...
And it's unfortunate that the program doesn't show beads very well on the pattern. And I tried another one, a free sample of another design program to see if it worked better, and it wasn't any better. So I'm going to have to do some workarounds, I think, to make beads show up good in patterns, which is frustrating, but it's worth it.
Okay, next haul.
This is from CrossStitchingSupplies.com. So she had a restock on Picture This Plus fabric, and so I needed some floss, so I got some Picture This Plus fabric as well at the same time.
So the Picture This Plus fabric she got was 16 count Prank Ada. It's a nice little
Orange.
What is that pattern called? Where it's
modeling.
Modeling. It's a mottled orange fabric. And then we have 16 count Lock Ada, which is this nice mottled blue. Yeah, it's a little, it's subtly mottled. And then
this was a freebie she included.
It's the sample of 32 count Ivory Lugana, which is really pretty. I love working with Lugana. Makes me happy. She also got
the flosses I needed.
With some floss. And not the dental kind either. So we got Weeks Dye Works Amber.
Someone mentioned it in their FlossTube that it was a good color, so I bought it.
It's really good. I like it.
So that one's the only one I didn't need.
Weeks Dye Work Emerald.
I think it was... No, I can't remember who.
Weeks Dye Work Grits. Weeks Dye Works Hunter. Weeks Dye Works Light Khaki. Weeks Dye Works Parchment. And Weeks Dye Works Parchment. Again,
so
there were two parchments.
I have a pattern I'm designing, and it needs 2 of the color. So I have one of light khaki, and I want to decide between these 2 colors which I want to use. So I bought 2 of parchment and one of khaki.
Use this one.
I'm thinking this one too. But that's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure.
And
but
then
I think it'll be perfect.
Also a skein of DMC C738 for a pattern she designed for me that will be released when I stitch it.
Yes.
It's gonna be a nice divergent offshoot, a nice respite from dragons. So
Janet Jabber, she has a FlossTube video, and on it says she has a form where you can fill out for Happy Mail, and she just sends like a card, and it just is like, hey, thinking, Happy Mail basically, but it's a cute card. It's fun to get.
Cute card. She put in a little 2022 charm.
Which I have a ton of those 2022 charms now, so I need to make a lot of ornaments this year, I guess, so that I can use up all those charms. Or if someone wants to win it, we are having a giveaway today, so if you would like a 2022 charm, I have extras. I will send them to you as whoever wins the giveaway if they want.
Yes. So you want to talk about giveaway now?
Yes.
Okay. So, these were handpicked by Jason, so this is a special giveaway. So, listen closely.
I wasn't in the mood to pick something out.
So, first off, if you want to be in the giveaway, you can't be 18 or younger. Or no, 17 or younger. You have to be 18 or older. U.S. and Canada? No, anywhere?
Anywhere.
Oh, okay. What other restrictions do we have?
Don't say giveaway.
Don't say giveaway.
Say something to indicate which one you want to win.
And I'll let you know which ones it is. Okay, first up.
Just like I would like to stitch the whatever. And also if you want a charm, if you'd like a charm, say it. I'd like a 2022 charm or something.
Country Sportsman is the first one.
So it's got a lot of bunch of different animals.
It's mostly animals. It's hunting type stuff.
Birds.
I figured it'd be
dogs.
a good one to have for fall. It's got birds, dogs. I think that's mostly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's ducks and turkeys and then different types of hunting dogs. So, if you want this one, I'll pull it in closer if it will look better. I don't think it is. It's not focusing well. But if you want this one is Country Sportsman.
Or anything to say.
Hunting, any of those. Next
Animals, whatever.
Is this one. Old Country Barns. Again, with fall, I figured like a rustic look would be good for... Because we're all wanting fall. I know it's August, it's still summer, but we all want fall by this point. We're all too hot.
August is basically fall.
So...
Kids are back in school.
This one is just barns. I think it's just the 4 barns.
I think so
patterns.
too. I mean, it's a pretty small booklet.
No, it's just 3 barns.
I think there's one on the back.
It is 4 barns. Yeah. So it's these 4 patterns. So if you want that one's barns. And then lastly, it's a twofer. We have Berry Thankful and Berry Thankful Book 2. So these are just bears with different inspirational quotes alongside
I feel like
them.
This is very 90s.
Yes, very 90s. But I figured, again, for the record, I'm going to say these patterns are nicer than the other 2 just because they're color. They are color patterns, which makes, I don't know, color in my patterns makes it easier for me to follow.
Whereas I prefer the just symbols, so it's easier for me to mark it off.
Yeah. So there's Berry Thankful and then Berry Thankful 2. So just write that you want to stitch the bears and we will get these sent out to you.
So lastly is just a little life update.
So much babysitting of nieces and nephews in the last month.
Yeah. So my sister was at a church camp. What?
I just read this next thing on the thing and I was like, there's no... Anyway, yeah. I'll explain when we get there.
Okay. And so her 4 kids stayed with my parents for the week. And then Friday into Saturday, they came and stayed at our house.
Along with the 4 kids that live here in town.
Yeah.
So we had 8 kids at our house Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
7 stayed the night. One of them went home.
The youngest went home. The youngest went home for the night. But we had 7 kids.
But the youngest of your sister that lives away, he did really good.
I was really surprised. He's not even 2 yet, and he did.
He's been
really
clingy
good.
up until this point. He's been very clingy whenever they come over. Clingy to his mom.
Yeah.
Like he's very
And
much.
maybe just because she wasn't there, like he wasn't. I don't know,
Maybe, but he was very much like. He was interacting with people. When he was with us, he would often come over to me and be like, hey, come with me. Come with me. And he would just walk me doing this. I'm like, he's very articulate and very, like, he has ways to communicate and he does really well. Yeah. I was really surprised.
So that was a lot of fun. So we had kids.
And tiring.
Yeah. So we had kids 10 to 18 months. And then the next 2 weekends, we ended up for a few hours babysitting the nieces and nephews in town for a few hours, one day each weekend.
Yeah, so we had lots of kids.
It was a lot of fun, but it's been exhausting.
I had, in a different vein, but similar, this is the thing that I was like, you haven't had any of your siblings give birth. My sister gave birth to a new baby girl, and we're really happy for them.
We wish we could go see them, but
yeah,
it was across the country, so.
It was really fun because my parents, both of them have now retired, and they decided to do a cross-country trip going out west, not coming east to see me, so they didn't go fully cross-country.
All the siblings live out west right now, so they got to see all of them.
They live every one of them lives in a Rockies state. And so they went up, visited my brother, went down and visited my sister, and then went down and stayed with my other sister who had the baby. And it was quite a roller coaster ride because the doctor had planned to induce my sister on my birthday.
So he had his birthday.
And so, and I had a birthday. Is that on here? Oh, it is. It's the next thing. Like, he's like, you're going to come in. We're going to induce you. My sister went in. There was nothing going on. The next day, the doctor's like, okay, well, we're going to do a C-section. And everybody's going, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do a C-section. There's no need for a C-section. He's like, but we're going to do a C-section because I'm going out of town here soon. I'm going to be gone tomorrow. And they're like, there is a medical school nearby where we can get somebody to come and deliver this baby. It's fine. So my sister ended up delivering on the 3rd. So it was this whole thing. And after the doctor's like, oh, well, you can't plan. Like, he scheduled this so then he could try to plan the baby's birth so he could go on vacation. And then he told my sister, oh, you can't plan baby's births. I'm like, ugh. The doctor really frustrated me at the very beginning. He may have been a good doctor. I don't know him. I just know at the very beginning he was like, oh, we're going to plan this baby's birth. But you can't plan a baby's birth.
Because you were saying that's my brother's birthday. I hope the baby isn't born on that day, but you're scheduled to induce me. And they're like, and then he told her you can't plan a baby after he just scheduled her. Anyways.
Yeah. So,
he's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But she's here and she's cute.
She's here. She's cute. She's super small. Super small. My other sister who didn't have the baby planned a baby shower sort of thing. And she put a whole bunch, both of my sisters are really into Jeeps. And she put all the baby stuff in the shape of a Jeep. And the baby, when she was born, could fit in that Jeep. It was super cute. I had my birthday. I leveled up to 35. And
we spent the afternoon together. We went
oh my goodness, that was fun.
I took them up to a waterfall up on the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Anybody who follows me on TikToks, I did a TikTok for that. And 2, actually. So, yeah. It was so... She took me... Okay.
We made a cake. It was a good day.
It's my birthday. I'm going to explain some things.
Okay.
First off, it was really nice because I got in... I wasn't going to talk this much, and I apologize. At the beginning of the day, I had a friend online give me a birthday wish that was like, I hope you have a great day. Make it your own. Make it like you choose to make today happy. And I was like, that's a good thing to remember. I'm going to choose to do, because it's my birthday. I took the day off. I'm going to do things that I know will make me happy. I'm going to choose to be happy. So it just put a really good spin on the whole day. And there were some things I did that were crazy and kooky and a little fun at the beginning with some TikToks. And then Karen really wanted to make a cake. I was like, I don't really want a cake, but we'll do it. And so we made a cake. We dumped a whole package of chocolate chips into the cake batter. Don't ever do that. They don't melt the way I would like them to. It just ended up making the bottom of the cake hard and dry, for lack of a better term. It was still good. Very edible. Very delicious. But it was weird. But then Karen wanted sprinkles. I don't like sprinkles. Ooh. We still have them. Hold on.
These are sprinkles that we got. My brother and sister-in-law were getting rid of some old stuff, and so we got these sprinkles from them.
I think they got these sprinkles for a baby shower because they were expecting to have a boy and they ended up having a girl. But as you can tell, they are blue baby bottles and then these pastel-y colored boy sprinkles. Anyway, I was like, you know what?
And these were really good. I didn't expect them to be that good, but those were really good.
They were a lot better than I thought they would be, yeah. I was like, you know what? It's a baby shower cake. We're going to make a baby shower cake for my birthday. I'm here for this. So it was a chocolate cake with chocolate icing, and then I poured these baby shower sprinkles on top. And it just, the sheer silliness of it was hilarious. And then Karen took me to that place. It was the old logging railway up on the Blue Ridge Parkway. And there's this little bit of railroad track. It isn't really for trains. It was too small for that. It was literally just for carts that you would put logs on and then send them down the railway. But there's this little track that's still there near this beautiful waterfall that's not far off the Blue Ridge. So you can walk up to it and walk back, and it's a beautiful, like, 5-minute hike, if that.
It's my type of hike.
It's like 5-10 if you want to go, like, at a very leisurely pace. It was wonderful. But lots of fun. It was super fun. And just had a really good day. And Karen made it special because she had really silly ideas that worked out wonderfully. So, yeah.
And then one day recently I was on a roll. I was doing all this CrossStitch design and it was fabulous.
She was doing great. She's awesome.
I knocked over a can of paint and it was a mess.
Yeah, there was a gallon of paint.
I will insert a picture.
There was a gallon of paint that was put up high so the kids wouldn't get to it when they were staying here. Because I was going to paint for my boss on a property she has. And we put it up high. Left it up there. It's been raining off and on or too hot for me to get out and go paint because it's outdoor painting. Anyway, Karen was getting something and it fell off. The lid knocked off. Paint went everywhere. Thankfully, her brother has the tools needed to do a deep clean of a carpet, and it looks fine now. It's the nicest looking bit of carpet in our house. So it turned out to be a good thing.
We haven't finished putting everything back, and we have an old CrossStitch frame sort of thing that we've never really used, and it got doused in paint.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We're basically going to call that it's not going to happen. I mean, it's not going to be, it's not useful anymore, really.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll just trash it, if we'll maybe take off the nuts and bolts or whatever.
We're missing things to make it work fully.
Give it to my dad if he wants those for his, nuts and bolts collections for his shop or whatever. I do, it made me think, the thing is it's a stand, it's a stand that you can put your cross stitch in. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
And it's not a very good one. Jason tried using the, just the scroll bars part, and it didn't stay taut very well. But also for me, I usually have the footrest out because it hurts me to just sit in a chair a lot. So I think if I ever did do something, I'd use a lap stand. I looked at the Kay's Creation one and it looks really cool, but I stitch in hand mostly anyways, so I don't know. Someday I may get a Kay's Creation stand and try it out, but we'll see.
And then it's been busy at work for both of us. School's about to start up for me because I work at a college, and I work at a college library, and school's about to start up. I've been doing a lot of things getting ready for school, so.
And my boss is retiring, so that's made things really crazy at my work, and I expect it will be crazy for a while. It's going to be a huge transition. So we'll see how that goes.
So yeah, to wrap out, just a reminder, we have a giveaway on this one. 18 or older, don't say giveaway.
Or win or anything like that.
Or win or anything, don't mention it. Send this out to your friends. If somebody sent this to you, watch it, please. Now that I'm at the end.
And let us know who sent you.
Yeah, let us know who sent you. But please subscribe. We need 4 more subscribers so Karen can be having a good Christmas present. Because that's my hope, is 4 people in 4 months. Yeah. We could do it. But anyway, so again, for the giveaway, you have the bears for Very Thankful 1 and 2. You have the barns, and you have hunting for country sportsman. So let us know if you want one of those patterns. We'll send it to you with a 2022 charm. If you want a 2022 charm, just let us know. We have lots of them.
And by lots I mean 8. But still.
I mean, for the amount of people who watch these videos and interact in the comments, we have lots. All 2 of you who interact in the comments, we love you.
It's more than 2.
Thank you. No, it is more than 2. Karen keeps better track of it than I do. So.
But thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with us. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. Happy stitching.
Happy stitching.